As a kid who grew up in a pretty expensive place and switched between houses a lot, I didn't have to pay for cartoon channels in my mom's house. And so some of the channels I would watch would be Animal Planet, National Geographic, and most importantly, PBS Kids. Not PBS, because that joint was boring. Hear me out. You might disagree with me here, and you might get a little mad, but PBS Kids was the best cartoon channel. Yes, better than Cartoon Network, better than Nickelodeon, definitely better than Mini Channel. I'd say when it came to shows I liked, PBS Kids definitely had the most. Like, literally. And yes, even Caillou. So I'm gonna just talk about all the shows I liked and watched throughout the years. You might hate me for this, but Cyberchase was decent. The only thing I really liked about the show was the villain. And even then, he was a little bit mid. But the one person I did like was Motherboard. What great edges you have, Motherboard. Let's get into the classic Sesame Street. I would remember back in middle school, my cafeteria had TVs. And always around my lunchtime, Sesame Street would be playing all the time. Oof, memories. And I just figured out this now, but this show has 51 seasons and been running since 1969 and still ongoing. Sheesh, you're making One Piece jealous. Also, don't care, Sesame Street over Muppets. Screw Kermit, screw Gonzo, screw Beaker, screw Chewbacca, screw Ohio, screw New Jersey, screw Ohio. Wait. Screw Amber Heard. Arthur is just another classic. With it ending pretty recently, it's kind of sad to see it go. Also, Clifford. Wait, I said Clifford. Clifford was just one of those shows that was in the back of my head. So, nothing really special. Caillou wasn't that bad. Yeah, say what you want. Everyone says he's annoying, but whatever. I'm not even gonna lie. I prefer Caillou than a lot of shows on PBS Kids. Yes, I know all he does is cry and moan to get whatever he wants, but a ratio. Curious George is also another show I'd prefer over a lot of cartoons on PBS Kids. And that Curious George movie was so good. Please, if you need a cartoon movie to watch just because you're bored, watch this movie. It's actually pretty good. But I'm not giving away my movie site. I'm gatekeeping that big time. This is kind of out of nowhere, but I just kind of want to mention this. When I was little, I had a Leapfrog. Yeah, I know they're nothing alike, but they both have green on their logo, so And I remember using that thing on the daily, on some eat, sleep, Leapfrog, repeat. Also, the best book on there was T-Rex Mighty Roar. I knew that book from front to back. And while we're on the topic of dinosaurs, the only reason why I like Dinosaur Train is because of my massive bias towards dinosaurs. It's died down over the years, but I still find myself watching those boo-boo 3D dinosaur documentaries on YouTube. Super Y was just one of those shows that I watched if it was on. It would be like, oh, Super Y is on. I'll watch it. You know, nothing too crazy. And to be honest, I don't even remember a lot from Super Y, but if I remember correctly, we had Green Lantern, Princess Tiana, Little Red Riding Hood, Porky Pig, and Airbud. Yeah, something like that. Now we got bootleg Super Y, Word World. Word World was okay. I mean, like, I watched all these shows a long time ago, so I don't remember a lot. But I don't know, when it came to learning my words, there were just other shows that just did it better for me. Just like Martha Speaks. Well, I'm pretty sure Martha Speaks has nothing to do with learning. But Alphabet Soup and Scientist? I don't know, sounds pretty wordy to me. But okay, let's get into the GOATs. These were the shows that I would look forward to every time I would turn to PBS Kids. With the first being on the GOAT list is Word Girl. Gonna be honest, I really didn't learn, but it was the best learning show. And Huggy was the best. And that theme song goes crazy. The Cat in the Hat was also another GOAT. The Thingamajigger was me and my mom's jam. I remember always pulling my mom out of her room whenever the theme song came on. We'd be like busting down, break dancing to the Thingamajigger song. Okay, before we get into the absolute GOAT itself, I'm sorry if I didn't mention one of your favorite shows. It's that there were a lot of shows. Like, a lot. But here are some honorable mentions. Barney, Bob the Builder, Thomas, Peep in the Big Wide World, Sid the Science Kid. I wish I could have said at least something about it. And lastly, Maya and Miguel. I wish I wasn't so old. I don't remember anything. But whatever. Okay. I've been saving the best for last. Wild Kratts. No. Go Kratts. I love this show so much that even nowadays I can literally just turn on the TV and watch a full episode of Wild Kratts. My love of this stemmed from my love for animals. And I still love animals to this day. So when I figured that there was a show about helping animals, let alone turning to them, impossible. But they made it happen. The Kratts brothers also had another show called Zooboomafu, which I only watched a few times. Also, the lemur kind of carried, I'm gonna be honest. But it was so fun to see the Kratts brothers interact with different types of animals. And when they turned into the cartoon versions of themselves, oh my goodness, I don't know why that part is so cool to me. But anyways, Wild Kratts will still and always be my top 3 cartoons of all time.